After getting big on TV with Game of Thrones, Jason Momoa became a huge star. But things haven't been easy for the star, both before and after his fame. A lot of people think of Jason Momoa when they want to think of good male artists, but things don't always look like they do. Ever since he became famous, Jason has had trouble with money, rude comments, and a love life that's been all over the news. Crush since kid. Lisa Bonet, an actor, has been on Jason Momoa's mind since the 1980s, even though they didn't meet until after the year 2000. The actress became famous on The Cosby Show and then went on to play in the spin-off show A Different World. While she had a lot of fans there, none of them seemed as committed as Jason. When he talked to James Corden on The Late Late Show in 2017, he told all of it. He told his mom, "I want that one," and that he was going to stalk you for the rest of your life. Jason laughed that he was a full-fledged stalker, but he told Lisa after they were together for a while. New love in 2005. Jason Momoa seemed ready to do anything to win Lisa Bonet's love, especially after learning that they would meet through friends they both had. Momoa said on The Late Late Show that they were in the right place at the right time and that he had never forgotten about meeting Lisa. It seems that Jason felt like fireworks went off inside as soon as Lisa introduced herself at a jazz club. It got so bad that the star got dreadlocks to try to win over his love. At the end of the night, they got a ride together and stopped at Cafe 101 for drinks. What looks like the rest is history. Welcomed 2 children. Jason Momoa and Lisa Bonet had their first child together after meeting for only 2 years. Lisa already had a daughter from her first marriage to Lenny Kravitz, Zoe Kravitz, so their daughter Lola was their first child. The news came in July 2007, and this wasn't the first time the couple had thought about having more children. The next year, in December 2008, they got more good news. Their son, Nikau Wolf Manakaupo Nakamiya, was born. Later, the Baltimore Sun said that Nikau's name comes from Jason's Hawaiian ancestry. His first name, Nikau, means warrior, in honor of being born on the stormiest, rainiest night. It looked like Jason and Lisa had everything. Referred as wife. How Jason Momoa and Lisa Bonet met and fell in love is something that a lot of people have wanted to know for a long time. Because of this, there's always been something off about their love. A lot of people thought that the couple had quietly gotten married soon after having their first child together. This was made worse by the fact that Jason often called Lisa his wife. In an interview in 2013, he said, "My wife's Lisa Bonet." There wasn't a wedding dress between them, but they felt like they were married because they'd been together for so long and were so close. Leaked information about wedding. In October 2017, the world finally found out that Jason Momoa and Lisa Bonet had married in secret. This was the time that many fans have been waiting for. A problem arose, though. The event was meant to be a surprise, and it seemed like the character didn't like it when everyone found out about it before they could make their announcement. Not a lot is known about the event. Still, it's thought that family and friends had a good time at the wedding in California in the couple's home. After the fact, Jason told Entertainment Tonight that he thought the marriage would stay on the down low. He also said that someone leaked it, and he said, "You will find you for letting everyone know about such a private moment." Confess for love. Even though they'd been together for over 10 years before they got married, Jason admitted that he still felt like a new husband soon after the ceremony. When Lisa talked about their marriage in an interview with Porter magazine, it added to the wonder of how they got together. The actress went on to say that her husband Jason is an alpha male who stands for love and family. She also said that Jason is a leader, he's generous, as she talked about her love. It was amazing that the world got to see more of their family when Jason, Lisa, and their kids walked the red carpet together in December 2018. They look like a great family unit and were there to celebrate the opening of the superhero movie Aquaman. Anything is possible. Jason Momoa hasn't said much about his marriage and friendship with Lisa Bonet, but it looks like Lisa Bonet hasn't kept quiet either. He talks a lot about his family and wife in conversations, and he's often seen talking about them. One of those times was in 2019 when Jason talked to Esquire. The actor said in the scene that he had worked hard to start his career and take advantage of every chance that came his way. What inspired him? Lisa. Jason went on to say that when someone says something isn't possible, he tells them that he married Lisa Bonet, which means anything is possible. As soon as he said this, people fell even more in love with the star than they were before. Be together forever. No one can say for sure if their relationship will last forever if they don't think about the future. Most of us have to look for signs until that time comes to know if something is built to last. A lot of people thought that about Jason Momoa and Lisa Bonet. They thought they'd be together, never ending. Jason has said many times that he wants to be with Lisa all the time. The 2020 Golden Globes made a lot of people very happy. Jason and Lisa were in the crowd. It didn't take long for people to notice that the star had taken off his jacket and was sitting in a tank top to keep his wife warm. They're one family. People also thought Jason and Lisa would stay together because the star has always been close to Lenny Kravitz, Lisa's ex-husband, and Zoe's dad. August 1st, 2020 was one of the days when everyone saw that the three of them were closer than most thought. One family was what Lenny wrote at the end of his social media post to wish the star a happy birthday. One love. For years, they've raised the kids as if they were their own. After that, Lenny told Men's Health about his relationship with Jason. People can't believe how tight Jason and I are. Lenny says he knew I loved this dude as soon as they met, even though it took work and time, healing, and reflection. Statement: they separated. It looks like no one was ready for the news that came out in January 2020. There had been so many times when they loved and appreciated each other. That's because Jason Momoa and Lisa Bonet told the world together on social media. It turned out that the story that was told behind the scenes was not the same as the one that so many fans had seen. They said, "We're parting ways in marriage." Jason and Lisa said they didn't want to talk about the breakup because we think it's newsworthy, but because they wanted to live their lives with dignity and honesty. This is something they'd always tried to do in their relationship, even though it was over. Blame their split. As you might expect, a lot of people were interested in what happened between what seemed to be one of the best couples in Hollywood. They didn't have to wait long for news because, in their joint statement, the two kept talking about their choice. It looked like Jason Momoa and Lisa Bonet were talking about the global pandemic that had turned people's lives upside down for the last 2 years when they wrote that everyone has felt the squeeze and changes of these transformational times. They also said they could feel seismic shifts and that the love between us carries on, but they also said they needed to free each other and be who we're learning to become. Actor spotted in a van. Many people think that Jason Momoa can stay at some of the best hotels and other places to stay. It wasn't long before people noticed that Jason Momoa was living in a way that wasn't typical for a Hollywood star. That may be the case, but it looks like the actor doesn't want to take advantage of any of them. That's because in January 2022, pictures showed Jason living in a camping van in the yard of a friend. Not much is known about who Jason's house could be or how long he hopes to live this way, but it didn't take long for people to figure out that Jason had taken off his wedding ring, so they knew they were no longer together. Jason Momoa's van. There are plenty of nice things for Jason Momoa to enjoy, even though he lives in a camping van. Jason and Lisa Bonet's children live together in a house in California. No one is sure if Jason has officially moved out or if this is just a short-term solution while the couple tries to get away from the situation. No matter what happened, the Mirror says it's a special Earth Roamer XV LTI 026 that cost about $750,000. It's thought that Jason loves the camping van so much that he took it to the 2018 opening of Aquaman. The star will have to get used to calling the four wheels his home for now. Jason supported Zoe Kravitz. Zoe Kravitz has been working hard over the past few years to become an actress like her mom and stepdad. It looks like we won't have to wait too long to see what she can bring to the Batman movie. It looks like not everyone was there to see Zoe walk the red carpet for her movie. On March 1st, 2022, Jason took a plane to New York City to be with Lola, Nicole Wolf, and Zoe as they posed for pictures holding hands. But Lisa Bonet's face was missing, which was easy to see. Lisa and Jason may not be mad at each other after all, even though many people were confused about why she wasn't there. Always a family. Some celebrities don't always handle breakups well, which is something that many people have noticed over the years. A lot of times celebrities bring their ex-partners into the news, but not with Jason Momoa and Lisa Bonet. In fact, in all their appearances, they've only said nice things about each other. Jason talked to Entertainment Tonight about his time on the red carpet without Lisa. He said, "We're just so proud," and that Lisa couldn't be here. Instead of skipping the event, Jason seems to have chosen that me and the babies would show support for Zoe. "It's still family, you know," the character said to end the scene. Since the split. A picture of Jason Momoa with the 2 kids he shares with Lisa Bonet made a lot of people wonder if there is more to their relationship than meets the eye. Since the couple said they were breaking up, the actor has been pretty busy on social media. Still, he hasn't written anything new about his relationship with Lisa. They also haven't talked about the breakup in person. But it looks like they both want to keep the information from the public for now. The star has only given hints that things seem to be fine, like in his chat with Entertainment Tonight. He has not yet shown any proof that things have changed. Rumors of reconciled marriage. Some of Lisa and Jason's friends were very sad when they heard that the couple were going to split up. Even so, some people think that things might not be so bad for the couple they thought would be together forever. There have been reports that they have made up and working on getting back together. Most of the time, posting an update on social media means that the damage is done. However, that doesn't mean that nothing can be fixed. Could Lisa and Jason be in that situation? One person thinks that because a close friend told Hollywood Life all about it. Because they are very much back together, that could be why Jason and Lisa have been so quiet. A source claims, according to the source who spoke to Hollywood Life about Jason and Lisa's alleged memory, the actor moved back in with Lisa about 2 weeks ago. This means that Jason moved back into the family home around Valentine's Day and has been staying there ever since, as there have been no family photos or updates. The source also said that the couple chose to work on things instead of throw in the towel because they'd been through a lot together over the years and were invested in each other. If the stories are true, it may be a while before we hear anything new from them because they want to make sure that their reconciliation lasts. On the other hand, neither has confirmed the reports yet. Away from family. It looks like the star has had to leave his family behind before, not just when he moved into a camping van. That came back the first time when Jason Momoa was young and his parents chose to split up. It was all out in the open when Jason talked to Star Advertiser. In this, he admitted that his mom went from Iowa to Hawaii in the 1970s, fell in love, and gave birth to him. Jason says the marriage never made it, and he had to move back to Iowa with his mom because of things. What's the twist? In later years, his dad told Jason that it's hard for a Hawaii boy to go up there on the mainland because of the heat. Broke, couldn't afford. Many people fell in love with Jason Momoa after he played Khal Drogo on Game of Thrones. It was, of course, one of the most popular shows of all time, with millions of people watching every week to see how the story went. Having that didn't mean Jason could enjoy his part as soon as it came out on TV. Things were very different for the performer. For Game of Thrones, many scenes had to be shot in Ireland, which meant Jason had to leave his family and fly around the world. It's hard for the actor to pay for flights back during breaks because he doesn't have such money. Seriously injured filming. Luckily, things got better for the actor when he got the lead role in Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Not only did he get to join the DC universe, but Jason was also about to show everyone that he could play any part. That didn't mean it'd be easy to film the movie, though. Later, Jason talked about it all on the Ellen DeGeneres show. He admitted that he messed up my eyes by getting something in one that kinda cut it up, which meant he had to have surgery. Luckily, Jason said that he can still see, even though his eye is scratched. Unfortunately, this wasn't the only hurt he got over the years. Earned facial scar. There are times when Jason Momoa has been hospitalized other than when he got into fights on screen. He was once in a dangerous bar fight that almost ended his career and life before he had a chance to shine. As reported by NBC Los Angeles, it all took place at the Bird Cafe in Hollywood in November 2008. In addition, that's why he has a well-known scar on his forehead that's grown bigger over the years. It looks like someone else attacked Jason for no reason. Speaking to Access Hollywood, the star said that everything was crazy because someone walked up to him and smashed a pint glass in my face. 140 stitches surgery. If someone breaks a glass in your face, you'll probably need medical help. Jason Momoa was hurt in this way, but the star didn't know how bad his wounds were until he got to the hospital. He learned here that he needed a little over 140 stitches in my face, along with cosmetic surgery to try to heal from his terrible wounds. He went on to say that the attack is the reason why hair doesn't grow back in that part of his eyebrow. Jason hasn't let the scar stop him because he's so cheery. According to the New York Post, it's helped him get those mean roles, and people don't call him a pretty boy like they did for many years. If you've watched the video till here, that means you've enjoyed the video. Subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notifications bell icon